Alright guys, so many times I'm asked by new archers, like, what is the best release for me? What should I be shooting? Now, I don't have my index with me, but I'm just gonna run through a couple of releases, at least 2 of them, that I shoot and why I shoot them. So the index release is probably the best for new archers, and I might have, I actually think I left it at the house, unfortunately. So your index release, it's a trigger release essentially. Now they're great, but you can develop some bad habits with it, whether that be flicking it. You really want to wrap that finger around it and slowly pull through your shot. Jack Wallace uses one. He's a pro shooter and he shoots with an index release. It shoots lights out. But for me, I shoot a hinge and I shoot a button release. Now a button release is a thumb activated release. You wrap your thumb around it, you slowly engage pressure, you pull with that shoulder, and it sets the release off. Basically the same thing as shooting a hinge. Now a hinge is just as the name is. It is a surprise shot release. It's a hinge style release. So there's like a moon sear in here, and you pull with that shoulder and you rotate that shoulder as you're pulling, and the shot breaks and it gives you a completely surprise shot. Now the thumb button technically should be giving you a surprise shot, but you kind of know when it's going to go off. At least I do. But the reason I shoot the hinge as well, this really helps me keeping that pulling motion, keeps me from slamming that trigger button, and it keeps me in the rhythm of pulling through your shot. Now, you can be a good shooter and shoot the index release and not, you know, I strive to be good. I want to be good. I want to be the best. And the only way to do that is to develop the right habits. So if you've been watching me for a while, you know, I sold my last thumb button and I just bought nothing but hinges. 2 of them. And that way I would have to learn to pull through, otherwise I won't be able to shoot. So now that I'm confident in the defeating target panic, we're good. I mean, I can hammer with this thing. So let's shoot one with the hinge, then we'll shoot one with I just screwed up. So did you guys see that? I just completely screwed up. I'm glad that was recorded. So I got lazy with it. I didn't keep that thumb in there. That is pretty funny. Oh, I know what. I haven't shot it with this release since I put the poundage to 70. I've got it set like super light because I was shooting at 60 pounds. What a retard. I'm so glad I got that on camera. I just completely sunk an arrow in the wood. God. Okay, so that's the problem with shooting with hinge. If you're not careful, you will cause yourself some big mistakes. Well, I don't know if you guys can see. Click. And I'm just pulling through it and the shot goes off. I really hope I can find that arrow, because I Robin Hooded 2 yesterday at 60 yard, and now I just done that. God. No, it's fine. I see it. It's in the target. Good. That was a Robin Hood. Damn it. Let's go look at that. That's definitely a stack of arrows. Good thing we didn't Robin Hood nothing. There was the arrow that I let go. So guys, this is why it's important whenever you draw your bow back, keep it facing the target. So that's what happens when you shoot a hinge. If you make the slightest of a mistake, I don't care how good you are, you're going to get lazy every once in a while, or you're going to miss that critical little step, and it's going to go click, and then you see all these arrows up here that's gone through. I guarantee you that 90% of this is all from hinge shooters. 90%. I've shot my best scores with a hinge, but I've also lost the most arrows with a hinge. All right, let's shoot the thumb button. So here's the thumb button. All right, now we keep our thumb away from the trigger, the barrel, till it's time to fire. So, or to your own target. Acquire the target. Surprise shot. What I've done was I wrapped the thumb around there. Boom, it goes off. I don't have to worry about sending an arrow into oblivion. Now, if you shoot a hinge all the time, you're not going to have to worry about that. I just made a mistake. That was probably, that was a good one. Good thing there's a target behind it. So, if I had to make a choice between shooting a hinge or a thumb button, I'm honestly going to say both. I think that the hinge helps with discipline and form, and then the thumb, you can execute all that with it, if that makes sense. Like, shooting a hinge makes it easier to shoot a button, at least for me. It did. It made me shoot it the right way. Hell yeah. All right, guys. We'll see y'all on the next one.